So you... Ugh. No, I agree with the other people that you'd die.
That I'd die.
Well, I definitely... Like, it'd be cool to try and be a zombie, but... Not be a zombie. To try and be the survivor of the zombie apocalypse, but... you die almost instantly. Like, you've got one chance. As soon as you're bitten, you're either a zombie or...
You do have one chance, but you've got to know how to play in certain situations. Like, I tell you what I'd do is I'd head into the countryside.
Yeah.
And which is ideal for me because my dad kind of lives out of the way. He lives quite close to a town, but by the time I've got like I'd have my family, half my family, I'd be gone. You know what I mean? I'd be out of there, or just I'd head up into the hills because it's even deeper countryside.
Yeah.
And then what I'd do is I'd head toward the sea, and because we're not far off the sea, well I'm not, you'd head towards the sea and just try and get a boat out. Because once you're on a boat, you're fine.
Yeah. Yeah, I suppose, but how are you gonna, feed yourself and stuff?
Feed
Food and
myself.
water.
Tins. Free Bentos, motherfuckers.
What about water? How can you bring so much water on with you?
How can I bring so much water on with me?
Yeah.
I don't know, drink it. Like, you just, fill up some bottles in a stream. Use my taps.
Yeah, but like, you'd only have a few days worth, wouldn't you?
I suppose, but you can obtain water quite easily. There's a lot of water in the world.
Yeah.
I mean, it's 70% water, isn't it?
Yeah, but you've got to find drinkable water. Like,
No, just get a sieve.
get a sieve.
Get a sieve, pour some seawater out, and just drain it. You know what I mean? You're making this a lot... You're not really an optimist, are you? Oh yeah, zombies are coming, end of world. Oh, you're a prick, aren't you?
You're turning seawater into fresh water with a sieve.
Yeah, a sieve. Sieve it out, boil it a little bit, you know what I mean? Do it again. Triple filter it, just smear it off. You're right, aren't you?
Yeah, Ian.
You know what? I just wouldn't drink water, right? I'd drink blood. The blood of my alive victims, because if they get him away, I'm gonna fucking kill him.
Yeah. Yeah. No.
Lately, after this message, Ian was arrested.
In other news, right?
In other news, I'm awesome. No, what was I going to say? Right, here's a cool question. If you had to choose out of the three of these, what would it be?
Go on.
You've got a choice of a zombie apocalypse,
Yeah.
post-nuclear apocalypse, and you're a survivor, kind of like a Fallout kind of situation.
Yeah.
Or an alien invasion.
Well, zombie. I'm assuming this is quite fast zombies, like in infection, and I think.
No, I don't like fast zombies. I like the slow moving ones. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but these are fast ones. In my mind, well, the ones
in my head, and it's my fucking question, are slow moving.
Well, slow moving zombies are easy to get away from.
Yeah, exactly. They're zombies. Do you want to know how the zombie virus would come around? They wouldn't be fast moving.
Well, they would because they're people. They're not.
Yes, but it's such a mental state. You know what I mean? That's like screwed them up. They've not got control of the bodily functions as normal as they would. They wouldn't be able to run as fast as us normally, but it would be still relatively slow moving towards.
Are you taking them as risen from the dead zombies or?
No, I'm taking them as normal people. But obviously the brain functions are you know what I mean? They're reduced. Obviously, you're thinking of more of a rage thing where they're angry.
Like a 28
and that's why they're
thing.
killing them. Yeah, but in reality, it's killing the brain slowly, and it's clouding the judgment. But it reduced the movement. You know what I mean? They wouldn't be able to do things because they can't control the brain properly. I've seen a lot of zombie films, people.
Yeah. And you assume you could survive because of it.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. What was the other ones?
Post-apocalyptia, and or alien invasion.
Alien invasion would be brutal because if they're invading us, they've got the technology to travel to Earth, despite us not detecting them. So, yeah.
Not necessarily though. Like obviously, that's what I was thinking in my head. You know what I mean? Like alien invasion pretty much did screw us over. You know what I mean? in effect,
You wouldn't have much of a
fuck us up
chance.
the bum.
Yep.
You know what I mean? But not necessarily, because who said that they arrived on a ship? You know what I mean?
Mhm.
It is a very open question. You know what I mean? It's not very direct, but I suppose they could have come on an asteroid and they could just be creatures. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Mine would probably be post-apocalyptic. It'd be sort of Fallout situation, but I wouldn't be an explorer going out and hunting or killing other people. I'd be someone in a town that had already been set up, find myself a small home and just do the brutal work that they provide. Like, because if they
You
give
are
out
the
jobs,
bitch of society, aren't you?
I am
You
not
are
going
a
out.
total and utter bitch.
I'm not going out into
If
wilderness.
I asked you to
fight
walk my
people.
dog more than once, and like, the first time you said no, about 3 times later you'd say yes.
That's just being nice, Ian.
It's not called being nice. You're a bitch.
Yeah, it's being friendly. I'd be a bitch in prison because that's what being a bitch is, but in real life it's called just being nice and friendly.
No, it's not. It's called being a bitch.
It's not, Ian.
I bet when a teacher asks you to do something, you didn't even kick up a fuss and say, "Oh, why me, you dick?"
No, I did
You're a knob.
it. You're enough.
You're smart, man.
Honestly, I'm not even that smart. I mean, I'm smarter than most of the idiots in the world, but as a person, I wouldn't say I'm not smart. But yeah, I paid attention in school. I wouldn't just
What
be
do you mean, most of the idiots in the world, you dick?
Well, because people every now and then just say I'm really smart, and I'm really not compared
He's
to.
not. He's not really
people.
smart. I can tell you that.
But that's because the majority of people in the world are not smart in any way.
I'd
I
say.
yeah,
I'd say. I wouldn't call you very, very intelligent. I'd say you just. I'd say you're quite intelligent in what you know.
Yeah. Well, I've never claimed to be intelligent. I just people
You're
tell
quite-
me, and I'm like, I'm
You're
not
quite
really.
good with music and stuff like that, and music and well, certain types of music, I suppose, like more classics and stuff,
Mhm.
and also a lot of science and stuff. But that's because you're kind of into it. You watch a lot of science.
Yeah. Lots of science videos, but only like the really interesting stuff. I'm not,
Yeah.
I failed
But anyway,
physics.
back to this apocalyptic thing.
Yeah.
I think my favourite out of all them would be actually zombie apocalypse, but actually no, it would actually be post-apocalyptic because it's kind of like a cool thing. You know what I mean? You get to re-establish a whole new
Society.
like kind of economy, I suppose, as well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And everyone's on equal standing.
But
And I'll tell you my favourite. I came up with a quote that I really like. It's out of a song, and it's called "Everyone is king when there's no one left to pawn."
Yeah.
Which is it's quite a good statement, but it goes well for that as well. Is because you know what I mean? Like everyone's equal, and anyone that does take charge is kind of a bully.
Yeah.
And you could just refuse to. You know what I mean? You could move away. You might end up in a shit situation. Like obviously you get fallout, you get murders and stuff, raiders and stuff like that. Whereas I think raiders on Fallout are more misunderstood. You know what I mean? They're they do what they want. They're kind of like the teenagers of the world. You know what I mean? On Fallout,
right.
they kind of do what they want and fend for themselves. You know what I mean? But they don't kill each other. You know what I mean? They're not monsters. They do kill each other's though. They kill other people. Like, they're not cannibals either, as well.
Are you talking about people here? Teenagers here?
No, I'm on about the raiders, you dick. But you know what I mean? They're not like monsters on the game, but yet raiders are seen as monsters. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You kill them on sight. You don't want to run into them.
Yeah, they kill you on sight, but that's because they've been shot at so much.
Yeah. Well, they
You
should
know,
be
I
friendly.
think of knobheads.
Because like one of the raiders in Fallout, I can't remember his name. He stops being a one after he kills this girl's parents or something, and then he adopts her and becomes a stand-up citizen or something.
Oh yeah, I remember that. That's he's in what's its name? Megaton.
Megaton, yeah. So yeah, I mean, I understand sort of misunderstood. They're doing it to survive, but there's no excuse when you can move to a town and get a job and stuff. Same
But
with
obviously, life
teenagers.
would be a lot different than Fallout because we've not got the same technology.
Yeah, obviously.
I do like the whole 50s feel of Fallout though. I do like a lot of things that
Yeah.
are like 50s, and I love the idea of bottle caps as currency. That is so epic. It's incredible.
It's good. I wouldn't call it incredible. Why is it
That's
so good?
incredible. Do you know when you pop off a bottle? You know what I mean? You're just like, oh, I don't want to throw the cap away.
Yeah, but
But
in
then
Fallout,
Do you know what I do now? I just keep it in my back pocket just in case a nuclear apocalypse comes about. It was
Yeah.
obviously a joke, but I'm gonna fucking start doing that shit.
Yeah, good plan.
But when it does come round and everyone starts using normal money, I'll be a bit pissed off. Like, so what? I got all these fucking ball caps for nothing.
Yeah, 'cause there's still pre-war money in it, Fallout, isn't there?
Yeah,
And it
but
sell it for
that's
stuff.
got quite a high value as well.
Yeah.
What's the
You-
point in it then? I think it's just so people like have seen rap videos and stuff, just
Yeah.
like want to throw it around and
Yeah.
go, yeah, I got more monies than my honeys and the bunnies and with the funnies. Yeah.
Yeah. It just
2020. N-word.
Brilliant, Ian. You should.
That should be a rapper.
Yeah, it's a career.
I'm actually quite good at rapping in the shower. The little flat there people. I kind of get into a zone and I forget who I am for a while in the shower. Sometimes I'm Frank Sinatra. Sometimes I'm Susan Boyle. Sometimes I'm 50 Cent.
Mm.
Sometimes I'm a Pete. What?
Sometimes you what? You're a what?
A what?
A what? Shut up. Right. Yeah, so you pick.
I pick like a
Post-apocalyptic.
Fallout kind of situation.
Yeah, if I had to, I'm quite happy with this life. I wouldn't choose it. Like people would say, I'd prefer a zombie apocalypse than this life. I would not. That's silly. What are you doing? What are you chatting with you?
Whoa! I didn't know this was in my drawer.
What have you found?
My dildo. No, I found
Brian,
an iron bar.
you found an iron bar?
It's for weights.
Oh.
I've got a good question. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck? If a woodchuck could chuck wood?